Hello, this is Mark Orton for American Delusions. Welcome to this episode. This is a recently noted one from the 14th of April. And the topic today is it's time to admit that the U.S. healthcare system is a third-rate or worse system. Our healthcare system is twice as expensive as nearly all of our developed country competitors. Only Switzerland, at 70% of our spending, is close. Everyone else is right around 50%. That means that we're 19% of our GDP, our annual economic output, is taken up by healthcare. Our competitors do the same or better with half of that. And another feature is that U.S. healthcare is becoming ever more concentrated. It's becoming monopolized like a lot of the other segments of our economy. So, for instance, between 1998 and 2021, there were 1,887 hospital mergers. So the number of hospitals shrank from 8,000 to just above 6,000 today. And many of those mergers and shrinkage in the hospital ranks took place in rural America. And today, the 10 largest hospital systems control 25% of the national market. So we have a very expensive healthcare system. So what are the results? Well, U.S. life expectancy has long trailed below our comparable country competitors, but most significantly, in the last year or so, it's not just failed to rebound from the COVID era, but actually gotten worse. And when it comes to maternal mortality in the U.S., we are by far enough away the worst, by a long margin, the worst country in the developed world. And there's some more results. Rural America takes it on the nose on the way to the grave. This is quite startling. So here you have, there's long been a gap between the life expectancy in rural America and that in urban, but it's now widening. And we won't even mention the impact on minority populations. So let's look at some conclusions we can draw from this. Our present system is focused on profits, not health. Obamacare is just feeding the market forces. Doctors continue to look at us when we walk in the door as billing codes, as fulfillment of their hourly rates, and the whole system is oriented around this. So what's the solution? The first thing we have to do is admit that our market-based system is a failure. And we need to look around the world at the many, much more successful systems. And they aren't all the same. There's quite a range of different approaches around the world. But we have to get over our American exceptionalism, that sense that somehow America is always number one. And then the really hard part is to implement something. And this would be a project that would be like going to the moon in the 1960s, and an enormous undertaking and politically extremely difficult. But I think it's something we need to do because we can't go on affording to spend a fifth of our gross domestic product on health care while our competitors are spending half of that and get lousy results at the same time. So thanks for watching this episode of American Delusions.